everybody, thanks for joining us. If you were just watching me over the last couple of minutes, sorry I was muted. Still working out the technical details, getting used to doing this, so hopefully you can follow me a little bit better this time. A couple of highlights that we've had, and I want to talk briefly about what's coming up in weather in the next couple of days, and then talk a little bit about how this experience of forecasting every night is going, and kind of my vision, a little bit of my vision going forward for what the West River Weather Guy is going to look like, hopefully, not just in May, but in the months to come. So today we were chilly, but sunny. So, you know, it's a little better probably than yesterday. We were 53 degrees today after a low of 33 this morning. A lot of you, I'm sure, had a freeze this morning. We certainly have a chance of a freeze again tonight. So just keep that in mind. I can't imagine you have any sensitive vegetation out there, but if you do, keep that in mind. This nice picture here from Brattleboro that Maya from the Londonderry Inn took for me again, showing the nicer part of the day. I could have showed pictures of people all bundled up, but I thought, you know, you've seen enough of that lately. I want to just go quickly over the upper level system, or the upper level pattern, which is in the process of changing. You can see we've got this basically nice, you can almost kind of follow it's lost a lot of its troughs and ridges in the jet stream. There is still certainly a trough over the east here, and there's a bit of there used to be a big ridge in the west, but that's actually being kind of broken down by this low pressure system. That's good, because what that means is that as the jet stream kind of flattens out and then buckles again, what will happen is we'll get into a new pattern. This is kind of pattern breaking, which is good, because that means we're going to be able to finally get rid of this troughiness in the east, which has led to so many cold spells here. Satellite imagery, just wanted to give you an idea of what's going on here. We do have this upper level low that's swinging through that could have a shower or two with it late this evening. There is some showers in western New York. Nothing to really worry about. You probably won't even notice because it'll happen overnight. Only maybe a 100th to 200th of an inch of rain. Then we get into this nice clear pattern for all day Wednesday and most of the day on Thursday. In terms of what that looks like for the week ahead, as you can kind of see, the next couple of days, we're just getting better basically every day. Tonight, we get highs in, tomorrow, mostly sunny, maybe a few morning clouds. It's still going to be breezy, highs in the mid-50s. Still chilly for this time of year, but getting better. Thursday, I think you can finally put the jacket away, at least for now, hopefully for good. More sunny in the morning with afternoon clouds in the mid-60s, excuse me. Friday, mostly cloudy, chance of a shower or thunderstorm, mid-60s, and then that moves in some really nice air for Saturday. Saturday's basically looking rock solid as a really nice day, maybe a cloud or two in the morning, but highs around 70. Sunday to Monday, there's a lot of questions with a potential hybrid tropical system that I don't think is going to be a big problem, but it's hard to tell. It's very much up in the air. The models hint at it. They don't know what to do with it. There's not a lot of indication on actual observations yet, and it's a few days out, so that may change the timing on whether we get any precipitation Sunday and Monday, and when that happens, and whether it's more of a front coming through with a few showers and thunderstorms, or more of a kind of a period of some sustained rain. No matter what happens there, I think by Tuesday we're starting to clear that out, and we're into the 70s and probably even warmer as we go forward. We're just kind of on this upward trajectory. A couple things I did want to share with you about kind of my vision going forward for the weather guy after this. I'm going to go back to the current weather screen just so you can see my face. One thing that's been good about doing this every night for the last for the last 2 weeks almost, is that I've started to formulate in my mind what I want each of the different things that I do to kind of be for the weather guy. So on Facebook, where you're watching me now, I see this as my live platform, right? This is the place where I do live forecasts. I was trying to do some of that on YouTube too. I think that's more confusing. Although most of these live videos will go to YouTube, mostly so they can get put up on the website and so that they can be archived in case people want to watch them a couple of days later. I don't know why you'd want to watch a forecast a couple of days later, but some people might. Anything I create for videos, that's going to go on YouTube, and that could be, I have this vision of doing some educational stuff. I love going to schools and talking, so I'd love to answer questions and things like that, and do that with some videos on YouTube. There's a pretty high bar there in terms of me learning how to do that, but I'm getting there a little bit over the last couple weeks. Instagram, which I really know nothing about, but I'm just going to post pictures there because apparently that's what you do on Instagram. And then I have the website, which I would encourage you to go to with some regularity. That's where I'm really going to focus more of the week ahead kind of stuff that I've been showing in the forecast now. is the plan to have most of that on the website. And also I'd like to kind of keep an archive of the data of temperatures and kind of what the weather's been like in South Londonderry, at least where I live, there as well for people who are interested in that kind of information. So that's kind of my vision for that going forward. That'll solidify more over the next few weeks. Thanks for having hung out with me and done this stuff during the month of May. It's been fun to do this as a little bit more seriously as a hobby, as opposed to just kind of doing it when I was I don't know, when I felt like it, I guess. So that, and there will certainly be more consistent going forward. I think I've really had a lot of fun doing this, and I think I can fit it into my normal life schedule. Maybe not every night like this, but in general. Just to remind you very quickly, this month we're raising money for the Neighbors Pantry. There's actually a distribution this Friday, so if you happen to drive by and you see a bunch of people there handing out food in Londonderry, wave and say hi. Don't come up and say hi because, you know, COVID stuff, but we'll be all there trying to make sure we get food to people this week. And to do that, you can visit my website for more information on the monthly challenge, or you can go to my Patreon site, which talks about that as well and talks about how you can support me this month, and if you want to continue doing that going forward. Thanks again. It's been a lot of fun this month, and I hope you're staying healthy, and I'll see you again tomorrow night.